Want to start off with some viewer photos, and these are really cool. These are from the other night. I've been meaning to show these. These are from Peter Ryan, and he was down in Salty Brine Beach right over by Point Judith, and he was out there camping out on Tuesday evening looking for the supermoon. This is such a cool photo as is. But the same time, just about sunrise, moonrise was 8:36 in the evening, just after sunset. There was also a rocket launch down in Wallops Island, Virginia from NASA, and it was, even though lower on the horizon than it would be, say, down in New York City or the Jersey Shore, it was visible for a brief period of time here in our southern shores down in South County. And look at this. He captured it. It's such a great photo, too. Crystal clear skies. Really, really cool stuff. Thank you so much for letting us show those, Peter. As we take a look at our nighttime forecast this evening, would not probably have been as good as the viewing conditions like last night or Tuesday night, where we had crystal clear skies and really could see that supermoon pretty nicely. We're going to start to see more clouds working in as we head through the overnight here. Notice the temperatures too. We're not down in the 50s tonight. We are barely getting into the mid 60s, so certainly noticeably milder and a little bit muggier as well. And that's because we have our next storm system working in. The winds shot down to the south, southwest today, and that's bringing in that muggier air. Here's your storm, severe storm threat tomorrow, and it is well away from our area. I can't rule out an isolated rogue storm turning a little bit stronger, maybe producing some gustier winds or hail. But again, the threat is certainly lower than the last two events that we had here over the last week. The risks that I'm concerned about are the flash flooding, and of course there will be frequent lightning with these drenching thunderstorms coming through. The hail and wind threats are very, very low. This is good news, and we did see a slight yellow color here, even as I showed you this last hour. The Weather Prediction Center and the Weather Service have dialed back that flash flood outlook for tomorrow, now just saying probably just a marginal risk. So more isolated flash flooding. You know, your poor drainage roadways and areas, you know them better than anybody. So just watch out tomorrow. And again, tomorrow is not a washout at all, folks. Let's first go through tonight. Again, temperatures mid 60s. There's a little trough off to our west that could push a shower in, but it would be extreme northwest parts of our area. Most of us are dry overnight. Variably cloudy tomorrow morning. It looks like we'll break into some sunshine. Here we are at 4 o'clock. Futurecast shows no rain whatsoever. So I know Tiffany is waiting on bated breath for this forecast because she's going to be down here enjoying the Charlestown Seafood Festival that's kicking off tomorrow. And the weekend, by the way, is looking great for that. But tomorrow, late portions of the event could be a little bit dicey. Why? Here comes the cold front. Here we are at 7:30. It's impacting Providence County at this point, probably Norfolk, northern portions of Bristol and Plymouth counties at this point. It doesn't get to South County until we get to, say, 8, 9 p.m., but it will be torrential rain when it does get there. So after sundown tomorrow, again, we'll work from northwest to southeast, as some of these fronts typically do. They're gone by, say, 6, 7 Saturday morning, and we're looking at a really, really great weekend. Warm, low 80s both days with good amount of sunshine. So here we are through tomorrow at 4 p.m. Again, the models aren't picking up on much of anything. A spotty shower here and there. Then look what happens when we advance as we go through time into Saturday early morning. Again, for all intents and purposes, it's going to be through 11 o'clock Friday night, midnight for Saturday morning. We're looking at 3/4 of an inch to around an inch of rainfall. So it will be moving quick, that line, but it will be producing torrential rain as well. So that's why we're watching for that flood risk. 64 degrees tonight, mostly cloudy skies, noticeably more muggy out there. A little breezy still, winds south 5 to 20 miles an hour. Could even see gusts upwards of 25, 30 miles an hour tomorrow ahead of this front. It will not be as warm as today by a few degrees, probably only in the mid 70s. But again, with the humidity coming back in, it'll probably feel even a little bit warmer. A spot shower during the day, and then those drenching storms tomorrow night, and then we're good for the weekend. Again, both days looking really nice right now. As we head into Monday, we'll see still a dry day, but more clouds coming in towards the evening. And then Tuesday, scattered showers, likely not a washout, and then back to the dry stuff and staying very warm Wednesday and Thursday.